Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris Orme, and today we're playing more Football Manager 21 with Swansea City. We're back into Europe. The Champions League groups have been drawn, and it's not been kind. It's not been kind at all. It's not been kind at all. Slavia Prague, sorry. Decent team. Very decent. And one we could probably beat home and away. I'm not too worried over them. Lyon, I think, are on the same level as us and are kind of, pretty much as good a team as you don't want drawn second in the group. Now, I will point out that as winners of the Europa League last season, we were first seeds, which means Lyon were a third seed team that I think should have been in the second tier. So we kind of got unlucky there. But if that was it, I'd be fine. I think we battle with Lyon. The two of us go through, no problem. But the second team that we drew out, the second seed, I should say, that we drew out in this group, happened to be one of the biggest clubs in the world and definitely a first seed in their own right, usually. That is Barcelona. And that is where we start today's adventure. At home to Barcelona. Now, Messi's suspended. I don't know why, but he's suspended. So that's something. Right? Right? Yes. Indeed. You can see by the table, we're off to a good start. So let's dial back a bit. And like I say, comments down below. What you think of that draw? What you think we'll do in the groups? And what do you think of our start so far? Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't while you're there as well. It does mean a lot and helps us out quite a bit. So, yeah, start the last video. We went through everything, all the transfers, etc. We end up ending that video with a massive win over Liverpool. Unbelievable. Well played. Did what we have to do. Bayern Munich marks the debut of our new signing. £55 million man, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's in. He's a swan. He's wearing white. We give him 69 because all the other numbers that I normally give to my first team are taken, 1 through 22. And I normally reserve 23 for a goalkeeper. So I just thought, what's a nice meme number? And I put him at 9. So he joined, and his first game was that Super Cup, which was 0-0, that we won on penalties. They went first in the shootout. Thomas Müller scored. Graham Brewster scored. Okay, not too bad. David Alaba scores. Yusuf Demir scores. Leon Bailey scored. Sandro Tonali scored. Elmas scored. Brooks steps up, and I'm panicking a little bit. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Kimmich was the fourth penalty. Kimmich missed the fourth penalty. And Brooks steps up, and I'm scared now. This is our opportunity. Do we let it slip? But he scores to give us the advantage. Then Elmas scores the fifth. I almost misremembered that. And up steps Dominic Calvert. So I want to watch this little penalty shootout. I think Kimmich was 4. He might have been 3, but I think he was 4. So Müller, yeah, he was 4. And Brewster, right into the corners. Alaba, right into the corner. Demir, right into the corner. Send the keeper the wrong way. And that's Neuer in there as well. Bailey, but Ronin gets close. Tonali, but Neuer gets close. That's a fantastic penalty. And Joshua Kimmich, right down the middle. And Tim Roning steps up the plate and gets the job done. Brooks, then Elmas, then it normally kicks us out here. I've watched these back a few times. Chefs, we want Dominic Calvert-Lewin on his debut in the UEFA Super Cup final. Penalties 0-0 against Bayern Munich to win with the 5th penalty. New man from the spot tucks it in the corner. What a way to introduce yourself. Absolutely adore that. Absolutely adore that, because I was kind of distracted. I missed actually, I think, Bailey's penalty because of a phone call when I was actually watching it and playing it. So I went back and watched it and realised that, yeah, they were all great penalties apart from Kimmich. Then we moved to Stamford Bridge, the champions. And who is it? It's that man again. 35 seconds on the clock. Dominic Calvert-Lewin with the goal. And then a minute 35 seconds on the clock. And there's a through ball being played. I think Timo Werner dropped deep. And I believe Bono came across because they were playing left to right. I believe Bono came down to him. Meffin was already on him. He kind of dropped off and came down the pitch slightly. And yeah, Timo came down to about here. And Kante just breezed up through here, got the ball in around this position, and just came in and slotted home for an instant equaliser. Not much help. After that, I tried to go aggressive. I tried to change things up. I put on some subs, but yeah, it wasn't really working as I wanted it to. But a very 50-50 game, and we, crazy that we scored in the opening 2 minutes, but we end up with a 1-1 draw. Then Man City, and, again, Calvert-Lewin's had some great games, but he's a little bit tired. He's only just joined. He wasn't fully fit. He wasn't up to speed, so after those 2 games, he goes on to the bench. Brewster's had a poor couple of games in this run as well, to be fair. But Halstead comes back into the team, scores. We get a late penalty, and Demir tucks that away. But really not a good performance from Man City. They didn't really look like they had anything going forward to worry me. Which is why I think they went and spent money to bring Alexander Isak into the club. Yeah, lots of money. He's got a hat-trick, I believe, in his second game or his first game at the club. Should be able to tell. Oh, yeah. So we can tell by schedule. Yeah, the first game in the club. So 3-0 over Tottenham, and then they drew at home to Chelsea with Donnarumma coming up. So quite a changed Man City side. They still got a few of their big name players, but they sold Raheem Sterling this season as well. So it is a new look team. They've got Frankie in midfield with Phil Foden. I like that. They just added Ben Godfrey at the back with Ruben Diaz. I kind of like that. Donnarumma. So all these players on my shortlist are players I would love to add because I've got a lot of time for them. But out of all of them, Godfrey, I should have bid on and I didn't. So Bono, when I had the chance earlier in the summer and pick up Ben Godfrey, I would have been happy with that change. And I would have probably made money on it because Godfrey was 41. I think we would have got a little bit more for Bono than that. But really, no, the one I'm looking at is Phil Foden. If I can get him wanting to leave, I think if Demir goes for huge money, that's kind of my target. It's going to be tough, but I want to make that British core of the team even stronger. At the moment, 2 of the back line, all 3 midfielders, and both strikers, whether it's Halstead or Calvert-Lewin, they all at least have an English passport or a Welsh nationality. So we're very, very solid in there. Browning's going to stay goalkeeper, of course. Wagner's going to stay right back. And I don't have a young Englishman I really like or a young British player I like at right back. So kind of interesting, but a great start to the career of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Then away to Norwich, who opens up the scoring 25 minutes in. He's back again. He's doing his job. He's getting goals and making an impact. So I'm kind of pleased with the start. He had Brewster from the penalty spot. I think Calvert-Lewin was going to step up. But, yeah, I needed Brewster to score. So we got him his goal. Michele late on off the bench. Nice little game. And then kind of a quiet game. We didn't play poorly. We just didn't have that cutting edge. And we looked a little tired after the massive performances and maybe a few players looking ahead to Barcelona. So that's the season so far. As I say, transfer history, the big one in Calvert-Lewin, following in from Declan Rice at the tail end of last season. Those are my big purchases. So we are spending some money now. That's up to 100 million for the pair. And we did, like I say, we got rid of Tyler Roberts and Connor Ronan for decent money. Spittle finally went out. 8 rising to 11.5. He moves into Everton's under-23s team. Scout report is a 37. Still holds a 3-star. But I really don't see what they see in him. So those 2 deals went ahead as planned. So I'm glad that wasn't any issue at all. Just basically selling any clauses we can as soon as we can. But it does bring up Barcelona in the Champions League in a very tough group. And my thoughts is, if we want to win this group, we're probably going to have to get a draw away to Lyon and beat them at home. And that will put us ahead of them. We're going to have to take 6 points off Slavia Prague. We're probably going to have to beat Barcelona at home. This, we need to open up with a win. We need to make sure that we're in the right way, moving forward. Because at the Camp Nou, I don't think we've got a shot. I don't think we're there yet. So, you never know. We might get something. But I'm kind of counting as that being a loss. And then if I can get a draw away to Lyon and maybe Lyon beat Barcelona in France, or get 2 draws against them, we can win the group. So that's my idea. If we win this game, we do have a shot at winning the group. If we lose it, we don't. If we got a draw, I think we're still playing for second place. So we're going to try and get off to a really good start. We've already played really good football. We've beaten some really good teams. A Barcelona next up. Have your say, comment section down below. Have your guess right now. Because we're going straight into this game. And we're going to see how the boys play. Not against Lionel Messi, but against the big, bad Barcelona. So, we'll figure it in. And Ben Beachy's pulled his hamstring 3 to 4 weeks. My backup goalie, we've just given a new deal to. We've actually paid a lot of money to Sanchez because he's really developing quickly and looking like he's pretty much ready to be a first team player. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with him so far. So he's going to be out for a day or two. It'll be okay to sit on the bench. If not, one of the kids will sit on the bench, and hopefully him running will be fine. We won't need to use them. But not having Beachy hurts. But Calvert-Lewin, Brewster to start with Yannick off the bench as an option, I think is good enough. I don't think we lose something. Last season, that might have been a bigger loss, especially as a rotation. Oh, they want to take Blasco and put Wagway. Also, my assistant is really championing Snyder Rincon over Bono. I mean, Sebastian Bono's our vice captain. I don't know if I'm really looking forward to that. If I really want to do so. I kind of do ask him to pick the team and make minor changes now and again that I want to do. I think I'm actually just going to pick my team for this and let him have the next game or the next 2 games to pick the side because it's final. PSG going down to Leipzig. Meccano, I believe, is still transfer listed. Yeah, he's still transfer listed. A lot of money, but I've thought about it. I thought if we can move Bono out for 40 and then maybe pay around 60 for Meccano, I might be comfortable with that, but I haven't got that deal done. Chelsea just went crazy against the Israelis. Well, just yeah. They oh, it's not, is it? That's it's Cyprus, not Israelis. Yeah. Wow. Very good team for Cyprus though. There's a lot of like decent players there that I know of, which really didn't expect to, but yeah, that's a massive win. Dortmund 3-0, United 6-0, Haaland with a hat trick. I'd love to pull off a transfer coup and get Haaland and Odegaard in, but that's not going to happen. 2 teams I beat in the Europa League are in the same group for the Champions League this year. A solid win for Real Madrid. So, oh boy. Oh boy. A little sip of water. Getting ready for this one. So, yeah, my head says that a 2-all draw would be a really nice result. My heart says that we can win this. I'm not sure we can keep a clean sheet. If we keep a clean sheet, I think I'm going to be happy. I'm not going to play defensive and hope to get that. I'm going to play my own style and hope to get it instead. But if we get a clean sheet, it's at least a draw and a chance at stealing all 3 points, whether we deserve them or not on the day. And I think I'm okay with that. So, yeah. Capable. Okay, he's a little bit of a niggly kind of player where he just tends to pick up knocks a little bit. We'll see about that. Sanchez is okay to sit on the bench. McYelly looks absolutely fine too. So I think, yeah, Demir is good to start. The other 2 are good to sit on the bench. Go back here quickly. Porto with a big win. Borussia Mönchengladbach, Tammy Abraham scoring. Liverpool, Lazio, again, that's a very good group. That was a very good group. My last 2 teams that could have been drawn out, I believe, were Slavia Prague and PSV Eindhoven. And I was kind of expecting PSV. Instead, Liverpool got the tougher group, but we still got a crazy group. This is a crazy group. In fact, there's a lot of crazy groups. There's a lot of good teams out there. So, we'll see how they all break down. I think I want to undo everything. Yeah, I probably do. I probably do want to just build from the start again. Bono, Meffa, Messi, Wagner on the right, running behind. Then Royce Cook Brooks. Demir's good enough to start. I don't want to push Vasco. Sousa on there. Calvert Lewin. Liam Brewster with Sanchez. Elstead. Vasco. Ali. Mura. So I've got left back, right back, and kind of centre back. In case I need to change a lot in midfield, I've got all my options there. Change out 2 of the centre mids. I can change out the attacking mid. I can change out a striker. I can change formation. kind of want Rincon on the bench, but I don't really want to drop Martin Savage for him. And I can't really drop anyone else. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Oh, I messed that up. Cook on the right, Declan Rice center. Calvert-Lewin is almost there. Let's see. Yeah, he's learning a little bit more of his marking and the actual position and role he's been asked to play as a pressing forward. Apart from that, he's good with everything, which is really nice. Everyone else is really familiar. I did do a couple of friendlies towards the tail end last season, and the assistant did the friendlies at the start of this season. I added in a couple of more. I believe Real Madrid was one that we won quite heavily, which was mind-blowing to me, but we added in them. I think Marseille, and then I forced a couple of boys into the under-23s and under-18s friendlies, just so we get a lot of game time early on, rotating everybody and just getting the familiarity, which, again, most of these know from last season. It's only really Declan Rice and Calvert-Lewin that are the new guys here. And Rice is fully in, and Calvert-Lewin's fully in, which I didn't. Almost fully in. Not really fully in, but hey, we're quibbling at that point. So, okay, yeah, Kai Havertz, their big money sale signing, which Chelsea were able to really, rebuild thanks to that. They brought in Raheem Sterling from Man City to replace him. They also brought in someone else I can't think of right now. But, yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, their front line, the front like 6 or 7 is terrifying depending how they play. Stegen, Serginho Dest, John Stones, Clement Longley, Victor Cornieco, Florentino Luis, Kai Havertz, Pedri, Ansu Fati, João Felix, and Antoine Griezmann with the armband. I say no Messi. Don't think it matters. Bender, Malmo, Moriba, Coutinho, Verratti, Martinez, and Piqué. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm a bit more worried about some of those bench players than some of these. Gotta be honest with you. I think the fullbacks can be attacked. I think if we control Griezmann and get in between goal of all the attacking midfielders so they don't break in behind us on clear runs, I think we can limit the damage to long shots and set pieces, which is kind of how we're set up to play, to be fair. So that's not rocket science to sort of think that's going to happen. But I think Griezmann is controllable. These are more worrisome, in my opinion. And players like Coutinho off the bench could be just devastating when we're tired. Yeah, I don't love their backline. Probably wouldn't take Dest and Konienko over Wagyu and Messi, to be fair. Bono Mepham's probably similar to Stones and Langley for me. Yeah, Luis and Rice are phenomenal. Cook and Brooks, I think that's where we start taking a little bit of a backseat. But then again, hold on. Brooks and Pedri? Brooks and Fati, Cook and Pedri. I would say the closest in ways of game changers there. Demir and João Felix, or Demir and Kai Havertz, and then Felix and Brewster, Calvert-Lewin, Griezmann. I think they're slightly better the top end, but it's actually closer than I thought, and we're at home. Go out and impress me. You know the drill by now, boys. We pump our fists, we have faith, we let the boys play. We challenge them, but we don't put the pressure on, and we're back again at home for a huge game to open up another competition with a live com. And we go from Liverpool to Barcelona. It's a very good team they're putting out. Very difficult group we have. If we can get a draw, that would be great. If we can pull off a victory, I will be delighted. Let's see how we get off. It looks like a throw into Wagwe on the right. Calvert-Lewin back to him. Gonna attack down that side. Calvert-Lewin. The Demir. I mean, it looked like they might have tried to step up, but they just didn't get up in time. And I'm surprised that 6 minutes on the clock. Wagwe pulls it back there. Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, I think they were trying to play Brewster offside. But he stayed out of the action. Demir capitalizes in behind. As you can see here, he's well onside. He's being played on by Dest. Maybe Langley, but definitely Dest. Brewster doesn't get involved. Some refs might have ruled that out, but I'm not happy when those decisions go against the attackers in general. And hey, Demir, he might not be fully fit, boys, but he's fit enough. And it's 1-0. It's 1-0 early on. We're going to drop down a positive note and start controlling the game as much as we can. And again, DCL, he's there. And he gets us off on the right foot. Brewster now can attack down the left. DCL in the centre. Back to Brooks. David Brooks. Oh, that's nice. Cook! And Demir probably should have had his second. Are we gonna regret that? Are we gonna regret not being able to take charge in that way? It looks like Coutinho's actually come on. I knew there was a slight injury. I didn't know how bad it was. Cook's not really the quickest, but he can get Brewster in there. Turns his man brilliantly. Sidesteps to Stegen. And then puts it wide. Did all the hard work. Looks like Slavia Prague 1-0 up over Lyon. That would be massive for them. But yeah, Pedri off, I guess, with that injury. And, yeah. Okay, Wagwe's having fun against his old club. Cook to Facey. I thought that might be cut out, but Facey. Brooks. Demir. Oh, back to Cook. Back to Brooks. Playing the triangles. 31 minutes on the clock. And it's David Brooks. Demir and Brooks against Barcelona. It's attacking midfielders. Oh my God. What composure and football we're seeing inside the box. That's what the training's all about. Getting us into that position. 7 shots, 2 on target. 2 goals. Like, this game can turn on its head. They've definitely got the quality and the players to do so. Cook, though, does well there. Calvert-Lewin finds Wagwe, the grade A beefster of our club. Ball in. Declan Rice going to clear up, hopefully. Demir, I think, broke the offside trap. It's a weak shot, though. It's a weak shot. If Brewster had scored when he was through there, that would have been massive. But here come Barcelona. Never discount them. Lovely work. João Felix back to Antoine Griezmann. It's a weak shot. Tim Roning screws it up. And just like that, it's 2-1. We're going to shout at the boys. Demand more. I think this is a terrible finish. A little bit of ball watching from for Chris Meffam. Tim Roning does not do well there. He does not do well there. Move back to attacking. Try and control the game. Oh, we let them back in the game. We let them back in. One defensive mistake. Nice movement from them. Yeah, I'm happy. Happy. Running. I need you. I need you. Step up. Get the job done. No more mistakes. No more stupidness. Down, but Brooks. That's brilliant. Comes straight back, but wow, you see him backpedaling there. Lovely ball into space. Demir, heavy touch. Finds Cook. Calvert-Lewin back to him. Demir is in behind again. Oh my god, that should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. I'm going down to cautious. I'm going to encourage the boys on cautious. Oh, yeah, Brewster missed a brilliant chance. Now Demir's missed one. We've only got the single goal advantage. Rice has been booked. That's a poor ball, but Facey will reclaim possession. Turns his man, feeds Ryan Brewster. It's a lovely tackle by Serginho Dest. It's a lovely tackle. Gotta respect it, but he should be doing better. Brooks. Up towards Calvert-Lewin, but he can't get there. Rice clears up. Back to Bono. We rebuild. 60 minutes on the clock. Facey. Yeah, I'm probably going to do my subs now. I'm going to go back to attacking. I think we've had the best luck with attacking. But I think Facey needs to come off. That's for sure. He's tired. He's had not the best game, but he's not looking great. Declan Rice, just not a good game. Penali can come on and play that role he did so well last season for us. And the third sub, I'd love it to be Ryan Brewster. So I just don't think he's quite there. I'm going to swap the roles around to try and get Brewster going. And Demir's going to come off. And now I've got a decision to make. Now I've got a decision. And I think I'm going to bring on Martin Savic over Sousa. Now maybe it's harsh on Sousa. But I think I want Martin Savic to run that midfield and get the fresh legs in midfield and at the back a little bit. So left back, and my I'm gonna put him over, move Cook over. Yeah, the left back's got fresh legs. These two have got fresh legs. So on the pitch, we've kind of got a lot of running to defend. And that allows Brooks to move up front. So that's kind of the idea we're going with. Let's see how that pans off. Demand more from the boys. Finish off the game in style. Looks like Lyon have pulled it back to a draw. Stegen with a long ball, but Chris Meffam, that doesn't get where we needed to go. Born out to Brooks. Martin Savic. Oh, that would have been a lovely ball. But have gone to the right man. That would have been a lovely ball. Dest. Chris Meffam. And Brewster coming deep. That's what we want. And Calvert-Lewin finds a little space. Martin Savic to Brooks. Dominic Calvert-Lewin with a chance to win it. Oh, a chance there to put the game perhaps beyond them. Got 5 men in the box for Tonali's ball. It's fallen. Oh, it fell to Calvert-Lewin and it fell to Brewster and we couldn't get it done. They've got a free kick here. We get the block. Martino Luis misses. That could be what we needed. Down to cautious. Play a way out from the back. Brilliant ball there from Martin Savic to Cook. Brooks now can attack. Oh, he absolutely chose the right option. Brewster's run wasn't there for him. But the finish wasn't good enough. It just wasn't good enough. Don't like how we're defending in places there, but Brooks can turn and go. Now he finds Brewster. Right option. That was poor. Ugh, it's not working up front. Just not working up front, and that was terrible. We're used to building out from the backs. We're used to doing the right thing. We didn't do the right thing. We've paid for it now. And we've given the game back to Barcelona when we should be out of sight. We've been playing from the back. We've not let them break our line very easily. And the one time we give it to them, it's going to be there. But Lyon with a draw themselves away to Sparta Prague. Well, Slavia Prague. My bad. I keep saying Sparta Prague. Oh, boys. I'm more than a little annoyed. Annoyed. I really don't think we deserve that. I really don't. But then again, we didn't get the job done. We didn't do what we needed to do. And it's, yeah, we've kind of played ourselves into a position where we don't deserve to be in the lead right now. We didn't take our chances, and we gifted chances to a team like Barcelona. So we'll see, can we respond? It's a nice start. That's a very wasteful ball. Puck will be there. Just can't let them get an easy counter, because that will be game over likely. They get an easy counter, that could be game over. We'll see this game perhaps out now. I'm going to go very attacking. Demand more from the boys and try and like steal something at the death. We'll take the draw, I guess. The Stegen was good. But we had 2 or 3 really good chances that we just didn't take. And this is a famous victory that we let just slip through our fingers. João Felix, man of the match. I don't think he did anything. I really don't think he did. He got the goal. But that was it. That was literally it. I didn't see him on the pitch in any highlights. Making good runs, making great passes. Mancevic made a couple. He ends up with a 6.7. So, I don't know what else happened in the game. But yeah, Roning at fault for the first goal. Wasteful in possession, giving the ball away. Sloppy passing, sloppy movement. Kind of cost us on the second. Like I say, there was 2 or 3 really good chances that we didn't end up taking. And on the balance of play, I think we probably just shaded it. Draws fair, really, when you take into account to Stegen's performance and Rooney's performance, then a draw definitely is a fair reflection. Oh, just does feel like one that got away. It feels like one that got away. Happy, boys. I'm not happy because that was a winnable game. That was a winnable game that we could have taken to Barcelona. I'm not happy that we controlled the game. Then we let them back in. And we gifted them the ball for their equaliser. Yeah. Lyon come out with a win. Oh my god. Okay. 2-0 down. Then back to 3-1 down. And from there they score 3 times. Managed to pick up the win. Oh my days, that's a game and a half. Game and a half. That's the kind of win I'd love to have over Barcelona. But okay. We gotta hold the draw. We gotta hold the draw. Oh. I know it's a good result, but it doesn't feel good. It really doesn't feel good. It is what it is. It is what it is. We beat Liverpool when I thought a draw would be the best we could get. Bayern was as close as they come. A draw against Chelsea is really good away. Again, maybe a draw at home I'd have been happy with. With Man City. And we kind of dropped points against Palace, but we did our business against Norwich, so 4 points from those 2 is fine. and we're already ahead of the curve. So yeah, more from Barcelona would have been really good, but but a little young, but a little inexperienced at this level to finish that job. But yeah, it's disappointment from me. It's disappointment from me. Great from Demir early on, but he did tire out. Yeah, Brooks, nice little finish. Lovely work move. Bit of a meh goal from Griezmann. Poor finish that keeper should have done better, but Running's not prone to those kind of mistakes, so we'll kind of let him off it. And then right at the end, it was all Barcelona. And the moment we gave them the ball in our own half, they went to town. João Felix. Nice little finish from him. Again, I don't think Running's positioning was great. I don't think the defense was great. Oh, that's gonna sting. That one is gonna sting. That's gonna linger with me. It says 124, probably all scout reports, right? I'm scouting and re-scouting a lot of people, right? Okay. I don't think any of them are particularly. We'll see if they are. They'll come up in the report screen. Got Burnley. Yeah. Looking ahead to that. Oh, nice win to Burnley. Puts us back probably on top of the Premier League. Then we got a cup game. Under 19s beat Barcelona. Brian Hughes with the game winner. Okay, not bad. Nick Cooper, man of the match, which, yeah, I'd say he's the best player in the under 18 by some distance. Then you got players like Carpenter and Hood, who I really like, but there's holes in them. And Naismith, the new guy. Hopefully he'll develop. But Nick Cooper's kind of the only real good under 18s player that we do have. So, hey, at least the under 19s one. It would have been really nice to beat Barcelona. We're still unbeaten. And that puts us 4 Premier League games, 2 European games. 6 games unbeaten to start the season. I don't mind that. Real Madrid and Marseille, the two put together to increase the team's performance early in the season. It's working. I'm probably already getting tired. So we're probably already going to start rotating a little bit more than normally you'd want to. But I think this Burnley game is like a really good chance to do that. So again, we let Rincon play. Maybe we start Blasco or Mora. Maybe we give Sanchez a game. Like I say, if you look at it, Sanchez, Blasco, Mukiele, Rincon, Mora, then Maticevic, Bevan, and Tonali in centre midfield, De Souza. And if he was fit, Beachy and Helster. Like my second 11 at home against Burnley, I really don't mind. I think that's a solid 11. So, don't know what I want to do there. Or maybe that'll be the team against Bristol Rovers. We'll just rotate slightly for this, slightly for that. And then we got Lyon and Wolves away back to back, which I think I want the first team for. So yeah, a little bit of rotation now. Pick and choose as and when we can get it done. But we didn't get it done today. So a little bit of a shorter episode today because didn't have too much to update on. Just wanted to show the Barcelona game. We came close. We did well. But we proved our naivety a little bit and didn't close down the game enough. We didn't manage it well enough. So we paid the price. Still got a draw. We're still unbeaten. And that's still a good result. We just left a little bit on the table. And it does sting. So I'm going to go into this and figure out my team for Burnley. But until next time, thank you very much for being a part of this journey. Stopping by, saying hello. Leave a comment down in the section below. What did you think of that Barcelona match? What did I do wrong? I'm sure there are stuff that I did wrong, I mismanaged. Let me know if there's anything you spotted you think I should look at. But yeah, you were so close. Hey, that's life. That's definitely Football Manager. We will be back for more of Football Manager very, very soon. Till such times, though, take care of yourselves and each other. Behave, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.